Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new legal breaking reporting. Air carriers within the state of New York have refused and proposed to stop fueling planes to stop helping ICE illegally kidnap and human traffic immigrants without due process. Let's get into the video.
New York Democratic lawmakers intend to target commercial airlines providing deportation flights for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and President Trump's mass deportation efforts. The bill is inspired by an announcement from Avelo Airlines, a budget air carrier, saying it will begin deportation flights for ICE this month in Arizona. Avelo CEO says the opportunity is too good to pass up and will provide reliable money for the air carrier as it still tries to break into the market. Commercial airlines have reportedly made millions of dollars through ICE flights throughout the Biden and now Trump administrations. The Wall Street Journal reports one airline flew around 60 flights a month for ICE and made about $4 million per week before filing for bankruptcy in 2023. Under the proposed legislation dubbed the State Airport Facilities Enforcing Accountability in Immigration Removals Act, or Safe Air Act, sponsored by State Senator Patricia Fahey and Assemblymember Mikhail Salaj, airlines working with ICE on flights with allegedly questionable due process would be denied future state contracts, grants, and fuel exemptions. Fahey says it's meant to pressure airlines coordinating with ICE, calling the jet fuel tax exemption a particularly powerful financial incentive. Fahey says the tax break offers airlines roughly $170 million in yearly savings in New York State. Currently, Avelo operates out of 3 New York airports, but the legislation isn't targeting just them. Rather, any commercial airlines conducting deportation flights that appear to conflict with due process of U.S. citizens and non-citizens. Fahey argues the fuel tax exemption can be taken away because it's clearly a taxpayer subsidy and we control who gets that subsidy. The bill reportedly faces an uphill battle, and Avelo declined to comment on the legislation. The legislation follows a similar effort by Connecticut lawmakers as well. It also comes in the wake of the deportation of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who lived in Maryland and is now in prison in El Salvador after being sent on a deportation flight. Democrats say this case highlights the Trump administration may be issuing deportations without a valid legal warrant and without due process. The Trump administration argues Abrego Garcia is a gang member despite denials by his wife and legal team. The White House aims to tackle what it calls an invasion of undocumented immigrants into the U.S. while enhancing border security through troop deployments and a newly established military zone along the southern border. Illegal border crossings have dropped significantly, but critics argue some of the tactics are unconstitutional. Federal officials report illegal crossings at the southern border hit a new record low of just under 7,200 apprehensions in March, a drop of 95% from March of 2024. For more on this story, download the Shadow News app or visit san.com.
A very lawful and rightful and legal and constitutional consequence for the Trump administration, Trump regime, and U.S. Border Patrol, DHS, and ICE, because they are not rightfully, legally, constitutionally, lawfully, and giving individuals their Fifth Amendment due process rights. that is going to do it for today's reporting. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this reporting, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy, firstly. Secondly, if you would like to stay up to date on all the things legal breaking reporting-wise on the side of politics, please hit the bell icon and click the all notifications options. The bell icon is located directly below the screen here on the right hand side of the subscribe button. Thirdly, if you would also like to stay up to date on all the things legal breaking reporting on this side of politics, please follow me on my social medias. That'll be linked down below. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Threads, as well as TikTok. There you guys will be updated when I upload videos and legal breaking analysis reportings to the YouTube channel. Fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me reach and achieve the goal of 160 plus subscribers. The reason why I'm saying 160 plus subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, is because right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach and achieve right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, please stay positive, please stay safe, and even though I know that some of you cannot or are finding trouble or having trouble finding ways of staying positive during this unfortunate induced darkness caused by the illegal Trump regime and administration. And know that justice will prevail on the correct side of the law eventually, despite their unconstitutional regime and administrations of Donald Trump and their illegal, unconstitutional, unlawful, illegal executive orders, actions, and behaviors. I will talk to you guys in the next legal breaking reporting.